I think in most of the countries, when we go to the coast, to the beach, we kind of think about this golden sand and going there to swim. But I can just tell you that Reynisfjara and Iceland is really not the place you want to go for a swim. I think that I don't need to tell you the water is super cold, but also here it will be extremely important because Reynisfjara, the place where we are going, is actually not only extremely beautiful place but also very dangerous coastal area. So you see, in Iceland we have a saying: the sea gives, the sea takes. And that means that the ocean gave a lot of fish, a lot of wealth, but at the same time it takes, as it took already many lives. And the last time, it was about 1 month ago, when one young girl died here at Reynisfjara because of the sneaker waves that we have. So what's happening in here? At Reynisfjara, we have so-called sneaker waves. It happens that sometimes they might not look very powerful, but all of a sudden there will be one wave coming with a huge force and can take everything it meets on the way back to the ocean. So when we all will be here at this site, always keep an eye open and keep an eye on the waves, and don't go too close to the ocean as well, because you never know, it's a really dangerous place. No locals would go here to swim, I can tell you that. So we have to be very careful. Another thing is that here at Reynisfjara we do have a legend, and we also kind of have to be aware of that. According to the legend, back in a day there was a farmer living in here, and once he went to the coast, and as he went closer to the beach, noticed some ladies dancing and singing in a cave. And next to the cave, there were a few seal skins laying on the sand. And this guy took one of the skins with him, locked it in a chest at his farm, and he never ever opened the chest again. The day after, he went back to the coast, and what he noticed, well, one young lady, naked lady that was sitting in a cave, crying, shivering. She had no idea what's going on. So he decided to take her home, make her comfortable, and you know what's in this kind of stories it goes, right? They got along, they got married, they had kids, and they lived here by the coast. Once during Christmas time, the lady was very ill, but the man went to the church. And that was the only time when he forgot about the keys to the chest, and he left them in his working clothes. So the lady, she could not resist the temptation to check what her husband was trying to hide from her. She opened the chest, and what she found inside was a seal skin that actually belonged to her. And then she realized she was not a human, she was actually a selkie. It's a creature that is a seal, but once it takes her skin off, it becomes a human. And she was simply not able to go back to the ocean as her husband stole her skin. Such a drama. Well, afterwards there was a tough decision to make. On one hand, she had her family and kids here on land, and on another, she also had family, like some seal pups in the ocean. She decided to go back to the ocean, left her husband behind, but whenever this guy was fishing in this area, there was always a seal that was swimming next to his boat and tried to give him some nice and colorful shells for the babies. So in case if you will see some seals at this site and some seal skin, just leave it behind, because you never know, it might belong to someone. In Iceland, usually we also have black sand, not golden sand. The reason for that is simply the fact that mainly the rocks that we have, this is basalt rocks that comes from lava. And here at the Reynisfjara, you will see few interesting things. You will see hexagonal basalt columns those were created as the lava flows were quickly cooling down, just compressed to make these beautiful shapes. Then through the years, with these powerful waves that we have in here, yeah, they eroded. And as now we know, we also have some volcanoes at this site. So also black volcanic ash added to that. So here at Reynisfjara and all over Iceland, the black sand comes from the fact that it's fragmented basalt rocks mixed with volcanic ash. At this site, they do have restrooms. Restrooms are just outside, but there is never a problem if you also use the restrooms from the restaurant. But as I said, like, we don't eat today, we are squeezing the day. The entrance to the coast is just in front of us. And do you remember about the waves? It's really not a joke. We don't go close to them. Good, very good. Nice. And I also, if I have some fans of Games of Thrones at the bus, maybe you will recognize this place. It was Eastwatch by the Sea that was recorded in here. Okay, we will leave this place in 35 minutes. Okay, so we will leave from here at 1:25.